What if I told you there are secrets hiding in plain sight that have puzzled historians for centuries? Imagine a world where entire civilizations vanish without a trace, where ancient relics whisper tales we may never fully understand. In today's video, we're diving deep into the biggest unsolved mysteries in human history. From enigmatic artifacts to lost lands, these mysteries will have you questioning everything you thought you knew about the past. So, buckle up and stay with us until the end as we attempt to unravel the most perplexing enigmas that continue to baffle even the brightest minds. You won't want to miss it. The disappearance of Amelia Earhart involves one of the most famous unsolved mysteries of the 20th century. Amelia Earhart, an American aviation pioneer, embarked on a daring attempt to circumnavigate the globe in 1937. She and her navigator, Fred Noonan, set off in their Lockheed Electra aircraft with high hopes and meticulous plans. However, on July 2, 1937, during the crucial leg of their journey over the Pacific Ocean, they lost radio contact near Howland Island and were never heard from again. Despite extensive search efforts at the time and numerous subsequent investigations, no conclusive evidence has ever been found to explain their fate. Several theories have emerged over the years. One suggests they might have run out of fuel and crashed into the ocean, with the deep waters concealing any wreckage. Another theory posits that they might have landed on a remote island and survived for some time as castaways. More speculative theories include the possibility that they were captured by enemy forces, given the political climate of the pre-World War II era. Each theory adds a layer of intrigue to the mystery, but none have definitively solved it. The disappearance of Amelia Earhart remains a haunting enigma, captivating the imagination of explorers, historians, and aviation enthusiasts alike, leaving us to wonder what truly happened on that fateful day. The second mystery involves the fate of the Roanoke Colony, one of America's earliest and most perplexing disappearance stories. In 1587, a group of over 100 English settlers arrived on Roanoke Island in present-day North Carolina, led by John White. The colony's beginnings were challenging, with limited resources and tense relations with local Native American tribes. John White, the colony's governor, returned to England to gather supplies, leaving behind his daughter, granddaughter, and the rest of the settlers. However, upon his return in 1590, he found the settlement deserted, with no clear sign of struggle or distress. The only clue was the word Croatoan, carved into a wooden post, and crow, etched into a tree. These cryptic messages have led to various theories. One suggests that the colonists may have moved to Croatoan Island, now known as Hatteras Island, integrating with the local tribe. Another theory posits they might have suffered from disease, starvation, or attacks by other tribes, leading to their demise. Some researchers believe the settlers ventured inland in search of a more hospitable location. Despite numerous investigations and archaeological efforts, no definitive evidence has emerged to explain what happened to the Roanoke colonists. This vanished colony continues to fuel speculation and intrigue, symbolizing one of the earliest and most enduring mysteries of American history. The third mystery involves the puzzling case of the Mary Celeste, a ghost ship found adrift without its crew. On December 4, 1872, the British brigantine de Gracia discovered the Mary Celeste, an American merchant ship, sailing erratically in the Atlantic Ocean near the Azores. The ship was in seaworthy condition with its cargo of denatured alcohol largely intact, yet there was no sign of Captain Benjamin Briggs, his family, or the crew. Lifeboats and navigational instruments were missing, but the ship's logbook remained, providing no clues as to why the crew abandoned the vessel. Various theories have emerged to explain this maritime mystery. One suggests a sudden seaquake or waterspout might have caused the crew to panic and abandon ship prematurely. Another posits that fumes from the alcohol cargo led to fears of an explosion, prompting a hurried evacuation. Some speculate that piracy or foul play could have been involved, though there were no signs of struggle or theft. The lack of definitive evidence has turned the fate of the Mary Celeste into a captivating enigma, with each theory adding to the layers of speculation. Despite numerous investigations and extensive research, the true reason for the disappearance of the Mary Celeste's crew remains unknown. continuing to intrigue and perplex maritime historians and enthusiasts alike. The fourth mystery involves the legendary Lost City of Atlantis. The story of Atlantis originates from the works of the ancient Greek philosopher Plato, who described it as a powerful and advanced civilization that existed around 900 years before his time. According to Plato's dialogues, Timaeus and Critias, Atlantis was a sprawling island located beyond the Pillars of Hercules, which we know today as the Straits of Gibraltar. Atlantis was said to be a utopia, blessed with remarkable engineering prowess, abundant natural resources, and a highly organized society. However, the Atlanteans' moral decline and hubris angered the gods, leading to their city's sudden and cataclysmic destruction, sinking into the ocean in a single day and night of misfortune. The legend of Atlantis has fascinated scholars, adventurers, and historians for centuries, sparking countless theories about its possible location and existence. Some researchers believe Atlantis might be based on real historical events, suggesting it could have been situated in the Mediterranean, around the Greek island of Santorini, which suffered a massive volcanic eruption around 1600 BC. Another theory points to the island of Crete in its Minoan civilization, drawing parallels between Plato's descriptions and the archaeological findings of an advanced society that abruptly declined. More speculative theories propose that Atlantis could be found in other parts of the world, from the Caribbean to Antarctica. Despite extensive investigations and compelling hypotheses, no conclusive evidence has ever been found to confirm the existence or precise location of Atlantis. As a result, the Lost City of Atlantis remains one of history's most enduring and captivating enigmas, fueling the imagination and curiosity of those who seek to uncover its secrets. The fifth mystery involves the Enigma of the Voynich Manuscript, an ancient book written in an unknown script that has baffled scholars, cryptographers, and linguists for centuries. The Voynich Manuscript is named after Wilfrid Voynich, a Polish book dealer who acquired the manuscript in 1912. It dates back to the early 15th century, but its origins and purpose remain shrouded in mystery. The manuscript is filled with illustrations of bizarre plants, astronomical diagrams, and inexplicable scenes, all accompanied by a text written in an unknown language or cipher. Despite numerous attempts to decode the script, no one has succeeded, and its meaning continues to elude experts. Some theories suggest it could be a complex cipher or a constructed language, while others believe it might be an elaborate hoax. The book's content has led to speculations about its purpose, ranging from a medieval pharmacopoeia to an alchemical handbook, or even an extraterrestrial artifact. Radiocarbon dating has confirmed the manuscript's parchment dates to the early 1400s, but this only deepens the mystery, as it provides no clues about its authorship or the culture that produced it. The enigma of the Voynich Manuscript has inspired countless hypotheses and debates, yet it remains one of the most perplexing puzzles in the history of written language. Its undeciphered text continues to challenge our understanding and adds an enduring layer of intrigue to the world of ancient manuscripts. The sixth mystery involves the identity of Jack the Ripper, perhaps the most infamous serial killer in history. Jack the Ripper terrorized the Whitechapel district of London in 1888, brutally murdering at least 5 women and mutilating their bodies in a way that suggested a deep understanding of human anatomy. Despite extensive investigations at the time and numerous subsequent inquiries, the true identity of Jack the Ripper remains unknown. Theories about the killer's identity are abundant, ranging from plausible to highly speculative. One prominent theory posits that Jack the Ripper was Montague John Drew, a barrister who reportedly committed suicide shortly after the murders ceased, leading some to conclude he was the killer ending his spree through death. Another suspect is Aaron Kosminski, a Polish immigrant and barber, whose name was suggested by several contemporary police officials based on circumstantial evidence in his known mental instability. There is also James Maybrick, a Liverpool cotton merchant whose alleged diary, discovered in 1992, contains a confession to the murders, though the authenticity of the diary is hotly debated. More outlandish theories include the possibility that the Ripper was a member of the British royal family, specifically Prince Albert Victor, who was rumored to have had a secret life that might align with the killings. Other names frequently mentioned include Dr. Thomas Neal Cream, a convicted serial killer whose timeline places him in the United States during the Whitechapel murders, and Francis Tumblety, an eccentric quack doctor with misogynistic tendencies. Each theory adds a new dimension to the mystery, but none have definitively solved it. The chilling legacy of Jack the Ripper continues to captivate and horrify, with each new theory only deepening the enigma surrounding the identity of this notorious figure. The seventh mystery involves the Bermuda Triangle phenomenon, an enigmatic region in the North Atlantic Ocean, where numerous ships and planes have vanished under mysterious circumstances. The Bermuda Triangle, also known as the Devil's Triangle, is roughly bounded by Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico. This area has been the site of countless disappearances, starting with the notorious case of Flight 19 in 1945, a group of 5 U.S. Navy torpedo bombers on a training mission that vanished without a trace. The rescue planes sent to find them also disappeared, adding to the mystery. Various theories attempt to explain these strange occurrences. One theory suggests that the Bermuda Triangle is subject to powerful and unpredictable weather patterns, such as sudden storms or rogue waves, which can quickly overpower vessels and aircraft. Another explanation involves the potential for magnetic anomalies, which might interfere with navigational instruments, leading to disorientation and disaster. Speculative theories range from underwater methane hydrates causing massive gas eruptions to time warps and even alien abductions. Despite extensive investigations by scientists and researchers, no definitive explanation has been found to account for the high incidence of unexplained disappearances. Skeptics argue that the Bermuda Triangle's reputation is exaggerated, and that the number of incidents is not significantly higher than in any other heavily traveled region of the ocean. They suggest that many of these cases can be attributed to human error, mechanical failure, or natural environmental factors. Nevertheless, the Bermuda Triangle phenomenon continues to capture public imagination, symbolizing one of the sea's most enduring and perplexing mysteries. Whether driven by natural forces or something more extraordinary, the Bermuda Triangle remains an enigmatic region that bewilders and fascinates those who seek to uncover its secrets. The eighth mystery involves the fate of the Ark of the Covenant, one of the most revered and mysterious artifacts in biblical history. According to the Bible, the Ark was a wooden chest overlaid with gold, containing the stone tablets of the 10 Commandments given to Moses on Mount Sinai. It was created under divine instruction and served as a powerful symbol of God's presence and covenant with the Israelites. The Ark was instrumental in several biblical events, including the crossing of the Jordan River and the fall of Jericho. However, its whereabouts became uncertain after the Babylonian conquest of Jerusalem in 586 BC, when the first temple was destroyed and the Ark disappeared from historical records. Numerous theories and legends have emerged over the centuries regarding the Ark's fate. One popular theory suggests that the Ark was hidden by the prophet Jeremiah in a secret cave to protect it from the invading forces. Another theory posits that the Ark was taken to Ethiopia, where it is said to reside in the Church of Our Lady Mary of Zion in the city of Axum. Ethiopian tradition holds that the Ark was brought to the country by Menelik I, the son of King Solomon and the Queen of Sheba. Some believe the Ark was hidden within the tunnels and chambers beneath the Temple Mount, waiting to be discovered. More speculative theories assert that the Ark was transported to various locations around the world, from Ireland to the United States, carried by secret societies or orders like the Knights Templar. Despite numerous expeditions and archaeological efforts, no conclusive evidence has been found to verify any of these claims. The mystique surrounding the Ark of the Covenant continues to inspire scholars, adventurers, and conspiracy theorists alike, with each new theory adding to the layers of intrigue and speculation. The fate of the Ark remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in religious and historical study, compelling us to wonder if it will ever be found and how its discovery might reshape our understanding of ancient history and biblical narrative. The ninth mystery involves the riddle of the Sphinx, an iconic and enigmatic monument that has fascinated scholars, archaeologists, and tourists for centuries. The Great Sphinx of Giza is a colossal limestone statue with the body of a lion and the head of a human, believed to represent the pharaoh Khafre. It stands on the Giza Plateau near the Great Pyramids of Egypt, serving as a guardian to these ancient wonders. Despite its prominence, the origins and purpose of the Great Sphinx remain shrouded in mystery. Traditional Egyptology suggests that the Sphinx was constructed during the reign of Pharaoh Khafre around 2500 BC, intended to symbolize his power and divine association with the sun god Ra. However, some scholars propose that it might be much older, citing geological evidence of water erosion that suggests it could date back to a time when the region experienced significant rainfall, possibly around 7000 BC. This controversial hypothesis challenges the conventional timeline of ancient Egyptian civilization and raises questions about the history of human development in the region. The purpose of the Sphinx also remains a subject of debate. While many believe it served as a protective deity, watching over the Giza necropolis and its pharaohs, others suggest it might have had an astronomical role, aligned with celestial events and functioning as part of a larger complex related to the worship of the sun. Additionally, some theories propose that the Sphinx contains hidden chambers or secret passages, potentially holding undiscovered treasures or ancient knowledge. Despite numerous explorations and modern technological advancements, no conclusive evidence has been found to confirm these speculations. The majestic and mysterious Sphinx continues to inspire awe and curiosity, symbolizing the grandeur and enigma of ancient Egypt. Its enduring riddle reminds us of the many secrets of the past that remain just beyond our grasp, inviting us to continue exploring and questioning the mysteries that have shaped our world. The 10th mystery involves the secret of the Phaistos disk, an undeciphered ancient artifact that has puzzled archaeologists and linguists since its discovery. Found in 1908 by the Italian archaeologist Luigi Pernier in the Minoan Palace of Phaistos on the island of Crete. The disk is made of fired clay and measures about 15 centimeters in diameter. Both sides of the disk are covered with a unique spiral of stamped symbols, totaling 242 signs, which include depictions of human figures, animals, plants, and various abstract shapes. The purpose and meaning of these symbols remain unknown, as they do not correspond to any known writing system. Some scholars believe the disk may represent an early form of hieroglyphic writing or a syllabary. Others suggest it might be a form of proto-writing or a decorative object with no linguistic content. Various theories have emerged to decipher the disk, ranging from religious or ritualistic text to a gaming board or calendar. Despite numerous attempts to crack its code, the Phaistos disk remains one of archaeology's most intriguing unsolved puzzles, contributing to our fascination with the ancient Minoan civilization. The 11th mystery involves the Enigma of Stonehenge, one of the most iconic and mysterious prehistoric monuments in the world. Located on the Salisbury Plain in southern England, Stonehenge consists of a ring of massive standing stones, some of which weigh as much as 25 tons. The construction of Stonehenge began around 3000 BC and continued over several phases for the next 1,500 years. Despite extensive archaeological research, the exact purpose and methods used to construct this ancient site remain subjects of speculation and debate. One prominent theory suggests that Stonehenge was a burial ground from its earliest beginnings. Excavations have uncovered numerous human remains, leading some researchers to propose that it served as a cemetery for elite members of society, or for those who held a special significance in their community. Another theory posits that Stonehenge functioned as a ceremonial or religious site, with its stones arranged to align with the movements of the sun and the moon. This alignment has led to the idea that Stonehenge may have been used as an ancient observatory or place to mark important seasonal events, such as the summer and winter solstices. Some researchers believe it could have been a site for healing, with people traveling great distances to take part in rituals or to be treated for various ailments. Theories also abound about the techniques used to transport and erect the massive stones. The nearest source of the smaller bluestones is over 140 miles away in Wales, leading to various hypotheses about how these heavy stones were moved, including the use of sledges, rollers, and waterways. The precise engineering skills required to lift and position the larger sarsen stones, each weighing several tons, continue to amaze and baffle historians. Some have suggested that the builders had a deep understanding of geometry and astronomy, employing sophisticated methods that are still not fully understood today. Despite the many theories, the true purpose and construction methods of Stonehenge remain one of history's greatest mysteries. The monument stands as a testament to the ingenuity and ambition of its ancient builders, inviting us to ponder the capabilities and intentions of those who lived thousands of years ago. As we continue to study and explore this remarkable site, Stonehenge captivates and challenges us, symbolizing the enduring allure of our ancient past and the secrets it holds. The 12th mystery involves the disappearance of the Nazca Line's creators, an enigma etched into the arid plains of southern Peru. The Nazca Lines are a series of enormous geoglyphs, with hundreds of individual figures, animals, and geometric shapes meticulously carved into the desert floor. These intricate designs, some spanning hundreds of feet, are best viewed from the air, sparking awe and curiosity among those who encounter them. The lines are thought to have been created by the Nazca people, who thrived between 200 BC and 600 CE. Despite their impressive craftsmanship, little is known about the Nazca civilization, particularly why they made these massive drawings and what eventually led to their decline. Theories about the purpose of the Nazca Lines abound. One suggests they served as astronomical calendars, aligning with celestial events like solstices and equinoxes. Another theory posits that the lines were part of religious or ceremonial practices, possibly related to water worship, a vital resource in the harsh desert environment. Some researchers believe the geoglyphs could be giant maps of underground water sources, guiding the Nazca people in their quest for survival. More speculative ideas include the possibility that the lines were landing strips for ancient astronauts, a notion popularized by proponents of fringe theories. The Nazca Line's creation involved removing the reddish-brown iron oxide-coated pebbles that cover the desert surface, revealing the lighter-colored earth beneath. This method has preserved the lines for centuries, but the exact techniques and tools used by the Nazca remain a mystery. Archaeological evidence suggests that the Nazca people were sophisticated engineers, yet the full extent of their knowledge and capabilities is still not completely understood. What ultimately happened to the Nazca civilization is another layer of this mystery. Some scholars suggest that climatic changes, such as prolonged droughts, may have contributed to their decline. Others point to the possibility of social upheaval or conflicts with neighboring cultures. Despite ongoing research, definitive answers about the Nazca Lines and their creators remain elusive. The disappearance of the Nazca Lines creators invites us to ponder the ingenuity and intent of an ancient people who left behind one of the world's most remarkable and mysterious legacies, challenging us to uncover the secrets that lie beneath the desert sands. The 13th mystery involves the treasure of Oak Island, an ongoing hunt for a legendary buried treasure that has captivated treasure seekers and historians for over 2 centuries. Oak Island, located off the coast of Nova Scotia, Canada, first gained attention in 1795 when a young man named Daniel Maginnis discovered a mysterious depression in the ground. Intrigued, Maginnis and his friends began digging, uncovering layers of logs and stones, which seemed to suggest an elaborate man-made structure. This led to the creation of the infamous Money Pit, a deep and complex shaft which some believe holds untold riches. Over the years, numerous expeditions have attempted to excavate the Money Pit and uncover its secrets. These efforts have yielded tantalizing clues, such as old wooden platforms, strange inscriptions on stones, and even fragments of gold. Despite these discoveries, the treasure remains elusive, with many diggers encountering floods, collapses, and other hazards that make the search incredibly challenging. Various theories attempt to explain what might be buried on Oak Island. One popular theory suggests that the treasure could be pirate loot, perhaps belonging to the infamous Captain Kidd or Blackbeard. Another theory posits that it could be the lost jewels of Marie Antoinette, smuggled out of France during the Revolution and hidden on the island. More speculative theories propose that the island might conceal religious artifacts, such as the Holy Grail or the Ark of the Covenant. brought to North America by the Knights Templar. Some researchers even suggest that the island's complex tunnels and traps were constructed to protect an underground vault, containing ancient manuscripts or knowledge. Despite advances in technology, each new dig seems to raise more questions than answers, perpetuating the mystery of Oak Island. The allure of hidden treasure and the island's seemingly insurmountable challenges continue to attract adventurers and scholars alike. Each new expedition adds to the rich tapestry of speculation and legend surrounding the island, making it one of the most enduring and captivating treasure hunts in history. The ongoing hunt for the legendary treasure of Oak Island embodies the timeless human quest for discovery and the tantalizing promise of uncovering secrets buried deep within the earth. The 14th mystery involves the D.B. Cooper hijacking, a case that has become one of the most legendary unsolved crimes in American history. On November 24, 1971, a man identified as Dan Cooper, later popularly known as D.B. Cooper, boarded Northwest Orient Airlines Flight 305 from Portland to Seattle. Shortly after takeoff, Cooper handed a note to a flight attendant, revealing that he had a bomb and demanding $200,000 in cash and 4 parachutes. The plane landed in Seattle, where his demands were met, and the passengers were released. The flight then resumed with only the crew and Cooper aboard, heading towards Reno, Nevada. During the flight, somewhere over the dense forests of the Pacific Northwest, Cooper donned a parachute, opened the aft stairs of the Boeing 727, and jumped into the night, never to be seen again. Despite an extensive manhunt and investigation by the FBI, no definitive trace of Cooper nor the bulk of the ransom money has ever been found. Numerous theories have emerged over the years about Cooper's identity and fate. Some suggest he perished in the jump, lost in the rugged wilderness, while others believe he managed to survive and start a new life under a different identity. Various suspects have been proposed, but none have been definitively linked to the crime. The case was officially closed by the FBI in 2016, yet it continues to captivate the public imagination, symbolizing a daring and mysterious act that defied resolution. The D.B. Cooper hijacking remains a fascinating enigma, with each theory adding to the layers of intrigue surrounding this audacious and unsolved crime. The 15th mystery involves the unsolved Zodiac Killer case, one of the most chilling and perplexing crime sprees in American history. The Zodiac Killer terrorized Northern California in the late 1960s and early 1970s, committing a series of brutal murders and taunting law enforcement through cryptic letters and ciphers sent to newspapers. The killer claimed responsibility for at least 5 known murders between 1968 and 1969, although he suggested that his actual count was much higher. His victims included young couples and a lone taxi driver, all murdered in seemingly at random locations. What set the Zodiac Killer apart was his penchant for sending letters to the press, filled with bizarre symbols, taunting messages, and threats of future violence. Some of these letters contained ciphers that the killer claimed would reveal his identity if solved. Despite extensive efforts by cryptographers, law enforcement, and amateur sleuths, only one of the 4 ciphers has been definitively solved, revealing a chilling message but no clear clues about his identity. Over the decades, numerous suspects have been proposed, and various theories have been explored, but no conclusive evidence has ever emerged to identify the Zodiac Killer. One of the most prominent suspects was Arthur Lee Allen, a convicted child molester whose timeline and circumstantial evidence seemed to align with the Zodiac's activities. However, DNA tests conducted on letters attributed to the Zodiac failed to link Allen definitively to the crimes. Other suspects include Ted Kaczynski, also known as the Unabomber, and various lesser-known individuals, but none have been convincingly proven to be the Zodiac Killer. The case remains open, with occasional new leads and technological advancements providing hope that one day the killer might be identified. The Zodiac's cryptic messages, elusive nature, and grisly acts have cemented his place in criminal lore, making the Zodiac Killer case one of the most enduring and fascinating unsolved mysteries. Each new clue and theory adds layers of intrigue, ensuring that the hunt for the Zodiac Killer continues to captivate the imagination of true crime enthusiasts. investigators, and the general public alike. The 16th mystery involves the Tunguska event, a massive explosion that flattened a vast area of Siberian forest in 1908, leaving scientists puzzled for over a century about its cause. On the morning of June 30, 1908, a powerful blast occurred near the Podkymenaya Tunguska River in Russia. The explosion's force was estimated to be between 10 to 15 megatons of TNT, equivalent to 1.000 times the energy released by the atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima. This colossal blast leveled around 2,000 square kilometers of forest, knocking down an estimated 80 million trees and generating seismic and atmospheric shockwaves that were detected as far afield as Europe and Asia. Yet, despite the immense devastation, no impact crater was found, and there were no confirmed human casualties due to the remoteness of the location. Various theories have emerged to explain the Tunguska event. The most widely accepted hypothesis is that it was caused by the airburst of a small asteroid or comet around 5 to 10 kilometers above the Earth's surface, which disintegrated before impact, thereby leaving no crater. This theory is supported by eyewitness accounts describing a bright light streaking across the sky, followed by a series of explosive sounds and a shockwave that knocked people off their feet, even at significant distances. Some scientists propose that the object was a fragment of Comet Inke, known for its frequent proximity to Earth, which would also explain the lack of meteoritic material typically associated with asteroid impacts. More speculative theories include the possibility of a natural gas explosion from deep within the Earth, though this lacks substantial evidence. Other fringe theories range from an alien spacecraft crash to Nikola Tesla's experiments with wireless energy transmission. Despite numerous expeditions and extensive research, definitive proof of the Tunguska event's exact cause remains elusive. The Tunguska event continues to intrigue and perplex scientists, representing one of the most significant and mysterious natural explosions in recorded history. Its enigma invites us to ponder the forces of the cosmos and our planet, challenging our understanding of both terrestrial and extraterrestrial phenomena. The 17th mystery involves the mystery of the Anasazi people, whose sudden disappearance continues to be one of the most intriguing puzzles in North American archaeology. The Anasazi, also known as the ancestral Pueblones, thrived in the southwestern United States, particularly in the Four Corners region where Utah, Colorado, Arizona, and New Mexico meet. This ancient culture is renowned for its impressive cliff dwellings, intricate pottery, and advanced agricultural practices. It is believed that the Anasazi civilization began to flourish around 1500 BC, reaching its zenith between 900 and 1300 CE. They built remarkable communities such as Cliff Palace in Mesa Verde and the Pueblo Bonito in Chaco Canyon, showcasing sophisticated architectural and engineering skills. However, around the late 13th century, the Anasazi abruptly abandoned their settlements and seemingly vanished without a clear reason. Various theories have been proposed to explain this sudden disappearance. One prominent theory suggests that prolonged droughts, possibly exacerbated by climate change, led to severe water scarcity, making agriculture unsustainable and forcing the Anasazi to leave in search of more hospitable lands. Archaeological evidence supports this hypothesis, showing signs of environmental stress and reduced rainfall during this period. Another theory posits that internal social and political strife may have contributed to their downfall. Evidence of fortifications and signs of conflict in Anasazi sites suggest that increasing tensions and violence among different factions could have played a role in the civilization's collapse. Additionally, some researchers believe that cultural or religious changes might have prompted the Anasazi to migrate, seeking new opportunities or answers to spiritual questions. More speculative theories propose that external threats, such as invasions by neighboring tribes, could have led to their sudden departure. Despite extensive research and numerous excavations, no definitive evidence has emerged to conclusively explain the fate of the Anasazi people. The mystery of their disappearance continues to captivate historians and archaeologists, inviting us to explore the complex interplay of environmental, social, and cultural factors that shape human civilizations. The enigma of the Anasazi remains a testament to the resilience and adaptability of ancient peoples, reminding us of the delicate balance that sustains societies and the profound mysteries that still lie hidden in the past. As we delve deeper into the story of the Anasazi, we gain a greater appreciation for the ingenuity and challenges faced by this remarkable civilization, enriching our understanding of history and the enduring quest to uncover its secrets. The 18th mystery involves the secrets of the Antikythera mechanism, an ancient Greek analog computer that has baffled historians and scientists since its discovery. In 1901, divers exploring an ancient shipwreck off the coast of the Greek island of Antikythera stumbled upon a corroded brass device that would later be known as the Antikythera mechanism. This intricate artifact, estimated to date back to around 150 to 100 BC, consists of a complex system of gears and dials, astonishingly advanced for its time. Initially overlooked as a simple artifact, further examination revealed its extraordinary sophistication, leading to its recognition as the world's first known analog computer. The purpose of the Antikythera mechanism has been a subject of intense study and debate. Scholars have determined that the mechanism was likely used to predict astronomical positions in eclipses for calendrical and astrological purposes. The device could track the cycles of the moon and the sun, and even predict the timings of certain athletic competitions, such as the ancient Olympic Games. Its complexity suggests a deep understanding of celestial mechanics, far surpassing what was previously thought possible for ancient Greek technology. This level of precision implies it might have been crafted by a highly skilled artisan, possibly under the guidance of a renowned scientist like Hipparchus or Archimedes. Despite these insights, many mysteries remain about the Antikythera mechanism. The identity of its creator and the full extent of its capabilities are still unknown. Some researchers believe that it might have had additional functions yet to be discovered, possibly including a planetary model or a more detailed calendar system. The sheer intricacy of the device raises questions about how such technology was conceived and developed in ancient Greece, and why similar mechanisms have not been found from the same period. This suggests either a rare, isolated advancement or the potential loss of comparable technologies over time. The discovery of the Antikythera mechanism has profound implications for our understanding of ancient engineering and science. It challenges the traditional narrative of technological progress, highlighting the possibility that ancient civilizations possessed knowledge and skills that were lost and only rediscovered centuries later. The ongoing study of the Antikythera mechanism continues to reveal its secrets, with modern imaging techniques uncovering previously hidden details and inscriptions. In conclusion, the Antikythera mechanism stands as a testament to the ingenuity of ancient Greek civilization, representing a mysterious and advanced understanding of astronomical and mechanical principles. Its unknown purpose and the story of its creation and usage remain one of history's most tantalizing enigmas, urging us to reconsider our perceptions of ancient technological capabilities and the rich legacy of human innovation. The 19th mystery involves the Dyatlov Pass incident, a chilling and perplexing event that resulted in the mysterious deaths of 9 experienced hikers in the Ural Mountains of Soviet Russia in 1959. The group, led by Igor Dyatlov, set out on a skiing expedition aimed at reaching Autorten Mountain. However, they never made it to their destination. When the hikers failed to return as scheduled, a search party was dispatched, leading to the discovery of their abandoned and severely damaged tent at what is now known as Dyatlov Pass. The tent had been cut open from the inside, and footprints indicated that the hikers had fled the tent in a state of panic, some of them barefoot or inadequately dressed for the harsh conditions. The subsequent discovery of their bodies raised more questions than answers. Some were found near a makeshift campfire under a large cedar tree, while others were scattered in various locations, some of them buried under several feet of snow. The official investigation concluded that 6 of the hikers died from hypothermia, while 3 others sustained fatal injuries, including severe skull fractures and chest trauma, inconsistent with a human attack. Adding to the mystery, some of the bodies exhibited signs of radiation, and a few of the hikers' clothes were found to be radioactive. Various theories have been proposed to explain the Dyatlov Pass incident. One suggests an avalanche, forcing the hikers to flee their tent in a rush. However, critics argue that the lack of typical avalanche debris and the hikers' experienced background make this unlikely. Another theory involves a phenomenon known as infrasound, where wind patterns could have caused low-frequency sound waves, inducing panic and irrational behavior among the hikers. Some more speculative theories include secret military tests, encounters with local Mansi tribespeople, or even alien activity. Despite numerous investigations and analyses, no definitive explanation has been found for the bizarre circumstances surrounding the Dyatlov Pass incident. The case remains an eerie and haunting mystery that continues to fascinate and baffle researchers, true crime enthusiasts, and conspiracy theorists, leaving us to wonder what truly happened in those snowy Ural Mountains. The 20th mystery involves the legend of El Dorado, the mythical city of gold that has fascinated explorers, historians, and treasure hunters for centuries. The story of El Dorado originates from tales told by indigenous people in South America, speaking of a wealthy ruler who would cover himself in gold dust and dive into Lake Guatavita as part of a ritual. This ceremony, witnessed by Spanish conquistadors in the early 16th century, sparked the imagination of Europeans and led to feverish quests to uncover a city overflowing with gold and riches. Various expeditions were launched in the hopes of discovering this fabled city. One of the earliest and most famous was led by Gonzalo Pizarro, the brother of conquistador Francisco Pizarro, who embarked on a grueling journey through the Amazon rainforests in search of El Dorado. His expedition faced extreme hardships, including starvation, disease, and hostile encounters, ultimately returning empty-handed. Despite these setbacks, the legend of El Dorado persisted, luring many more adventurers into the treacherous jungles of South America. Some historians believe the legend may have originated from the Muisca people of modern-day Colombia, whose Sipa or king performed gold offerings in ritual ceremonies, giving rise to the stories of a gilded man. Lake Guatavita itself became a focal point for treasure hunters, with attempts made to drain it in hopes of retrieving the gold said to lie beneath its waters. While some artifacts were recovered, no vast troves of treasure were ever found. Over time, the location of El Dorado shifted in the imaginations of explorers, with numerous sites across South America being proposed as the potential lost city. The fevered search for this elusive wealth led to further expeditions by notable figures such as Sir Walter Raleigh, who ventured into the Orinoco River basin in present-day Venezuela, convinced that El Dorado lay within its depths. Raleigh's explorations, too, ended in disappointment and added to the growing mythos of an unattainable paradise of gold. More recent theories propose that El Dorado may not refer to a single city, but rather a metaphor for the immense natural resources and wealth of the New World, exaggerated through European fantasies and the allure of untold riches. Despite the lack of concrete evidence, the legend of El Dorado continues to captivate, symbolizing the eternal human quest for discovery and the boundless allure of hidden treasures. The search for El Dorado has become a powerful narrative of ambition, perseverance, and the often fruitless pursuit of material gain. It stands as a reminder of the lengths to which humanity will go in the hope of uncovering the extraordinary, embodying the dreams and challenges of those who seek to unlock the mysteries of the past. Whether as a cultural myth or a misunderstood historical account, the legend of El Dorado remains one of the most enduring and evocative mysteries in human history. The 21st mystery involves the Shroud of Turin, a length of linen cloth that many believe bears the image of Jesus Christ. This enigmatic artifact has been the subject of intense debate and scholarly investigation for centuries, with questions about its authenticity continuing to stir controversy and curiosity. The Shroud of Turin first came to historical prominence in the 14th century, when it was displayed in Liry, France. It later found a permanent home in the Cathedral of St. John the Baptist in Turin, Italy, where it remains today. The shroud measures approximately 14 feet long and 5 feet wide, and it appears to show the faint, sepia-colored front and back image of a man who seems to bear wounds consistent with crucifixion, including marks on the wrists, feet, and side. One of the most compelling aspects of the shroud is the image itself, which many believe to be the actual visage of Jesus. The detailed depiction includes apparent bloodstains and scourge marks, suggesting it might have wrapped a man who underwent severe physical trauma. This has led some to venerate the shroud as a sacred relic, seeing it as physical evidence of Jesus' suffering and resurrection. Scientific examinations of the shroud have yielded mixed results. Carbon-14 dating tests conducted in 1988 by 3 independent laboratories concluded that the shroud's linen fibers date to the 13th or 14th century, suggesting it is a medieval creation rather than a relic from the time of Christ. However, critics of these findings argue that the samples tested may have been contaminated or not representative of the entire cloth, due to potential exposure to fire, water, and biocontaminants over the centuries. Other scientific analyses have focused on the nature of the image itself. Unlike typical paintings or drawings, the image on the shroud appears to be a superficial discoloration of the topmost fibers, lacking any pigment or brush strokes. Some researchers propose that the image might have been formed by some form of natural or supernatural radiation, though this remains speculative. The Shroud of Turin has also been subjected to forensic and pathological examinations, some of which suggest a remarkable degree of anatomical accuracy, consistent with a human figure who suffered severe trauma. These findings add layers of complexity to the mystery, supporting the belief that it might not be a simple artistic creation. Despite extensive research and numerous theories, no definitive explanation has been universally accepted to account for the shroud's origins and the formation of its image. The debate over the shroud's authenticity continues to captivate both believers and skeptics, drawing interest from historians, scientists, theologians, and the general public. Whether seen as a miraculous relic or a medieval artifact, the Shroud of Turin remains an enduring and evocative mystery that invites further exploration and contemplation. As we continue to seek answers, the shroud reminds us of the profound questions about faith, history, and the intersection of science and religion, compelling us to ponder the mysteries that lie at the heart of human experience. The 22nd mystery involves the mysterious death of King Tutankhamun, one of ancient Egypt's most famous pharaohs. King Tutankhamun, often referred to as King Tut, ascended to the throne at a very young age and ruled during a pivotal time in Egyptian history known as the New Kingdom. His reign, however, was short-lived, as he died around the age of 19. The circumstances surrounding his untimely death have puzzled historians and Egyptologists for decades, giving rise to various theories and speculations. One of the earliest theories proposed that King Tut was murdered, supported by the discovery of a possible skull fracture and other anomalies in his remains. Some researchers suggested that the young pharaoh might have been struck on the head, leading to a fatal injury. This theory led to the idea that political intrigue and power struggles within the royal court could have contributed to his premature death. Another theory posits that King Tut might have died from an illness or genetic disorder. Modern medical examinations and DNA analyses of his mummified remains have revealed that Tutankhamun suffered from several health issues, including a cleft palate, a club foot, and malaria. These findings suggest that his demise could have been due to a combination of congenital disabilities and disease, which might have weakened his immune system and made him susceptible to fatal infections. A more recent hypothesis explores the possibility of a chariot accident as the cause of death. CT scans of his mummy revealed multiple fractures, which some experts believe could be consistent with injuries sustained in a high-speed chariot crash. This theory posits that Tutankhamun might have been involved in an accident during hunting or military exercises, leading to severe injuries that ultimately resulted in his death. Despite these compelling theories, the exact cause of King Tut's death remains a mystery. Each new piece of evidence adds to the intrigue, but no definitive conclusion has been reached. The enigma of King Tutankhamun's untimely demise continues to captivate the imagination of archaeologists, historians, and the general public, reminding us of the many secrets that still lie hidden within the sands of ancient Egypt. As researchers continue to study his remains and explore the historical context of his reign, the mystery of King Tut's death remains a focal point of fascination, inviting us to ponder the life and legacy of a young pharaoh whose story continues to unfold. In summary, the mysteries we've explored today highlight some of the most perplexing and enduring enigmas in human history. From the unexplained disappearance of Amelia Earhart to the cryptic Voynich Manuscript, each tale leaves us with more questions than answers. The Roanoke Colony's fate, the ghost ship Mary Celeste, and the elusive Atlantis continue to spark debates and fuel our imaginations. The stories of Jack the Ripper's identity, the Bermuda Triangle disappearances, and the lost Ark of the Covenant remind us of the vast unknowns in our world. The enigmatic Sphinx, the undeciphered Phaistos disk, and the construction techniques of Stonehenge challenge our understanding of ancient civilizations. The disappearance of the Nazca Line's creators, the treasure of Oak Island, and the D.B. Cooper hijacking each add layers of intrigue to our quest for knowledge. The Zodiac Killer's cryptic messages, the Tunguska event, and the sudden vanishing of the Anasazi people highlight the mysteries of both human nature and natural phenomena. The Antikythera mechanism, the Dyatlov Pass incident, and the legend of El Dorado showcase the breadth and depth of human curiosity and the drive to uncover hidden truths. The Shroud of Turin and the mysterious death of King Tutankhamun invite contemplation on faith, history, and the unknown forces shaping our world. Our fascination with these mysteries reflects a deep-seated human desire to explore, to understand, and to connect with the past. As we continue to seek answers, we invite you to share your thoughts and theories in the comments. What do you think happened in these unsolved cases? Which mystery intrigues you the most? Let's keep the conversation going, and together, maybe we can get one step closer to unraveling the secrets of our history. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of our future explorations into the unknown. Thank you for joining us on this journey through history's greatest mysteries.